and welcome to another segment of It's All About Guthrie. I'm Steve Gentling, Mayor of Guthrie. We're here at the Scottish Rite Temple here in Guthrie, and we have with us one of the experts in this museum, this temple, Bob Davis. Can you tell us a little bit of the history of this magnificent structure?
The most common question we get from people from other states that come and tour the building is, how can a building this size be in a town, this small?
It's great.
And so it's a long story, but the Scottish Rite Masons came up here and built this building. They started it in 20 and finished it in 29. We attached it to the old State House. So when people see the building, they think this was the old Capitol building, but you see all these Masonic emblems on the walls and stuff, and so, well, that's kind of strange. The Masons may have had some influence in the territorial days, but probably not much influence. How this building came to be was really all about one man coming to Guthrie on April 22nd, 1889. His name was Harper Cunningham. He was such a prominent individual. He had the ability to raise money. And he raised the money to build the original building in downtown Guthrie. He raised the money to build a second large building in McAllister in southeast Oklahoma. They moved him out to New Mexico territory, and he was raising money to build a Scottish Rite temple in downtown Santa Fe. And he was visiting his daughter in Long Beach, California. He took sick and he died. He and his wife are buried under the front steps of the Scottish Rite Temple in downtown Santa Fe. It was his influence that brought the Scottish Rite to Oklahoma and made Guthrie the center of the Scottish Rite.
What a great trip down memory lane, and as a part of our history, certainly as a part of our history of Guthrie, it is spectacular. I mean, this structure is magnificent. Is there a particular architectural style, Bob, that was patterned, or is this just a unique?
No, the architect of the building was the firm of Hawk and Parr in Oklahoma City. And Stewart and Company were the general contractors on the job. Stewart and Company is the same company that built the State Capitol building. That's why you can see some similarities between this building and the State Capitol building.
And the organ in the auditorium is just special. You want to mention anything about those two things?
Sure. Well, first of all, the organ deserves special recognition. It was built by the Kimball Company in 1924. And at the time that it was brought to Guthrie, it was the largest organ west of the Mississippi River. It's an organ that has 5,373 pipes, 65 ranks. Any noted organist that drives down I-35 will drop in just to have an opportunity to play that instrument. It's listed in the Encyclopedia of Historic Organs in America.
Really?
So all the great organists know about this wonderful Kimball instrument in Guthrie. So we have to mention the organ.
You do have public tours.
We do. We have tours at Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. and at 2 p.m. There's always a docent here that's available. All students are free. All Masons are free. And the charge is $5 for adults. You can also have special tours at other times if you can organize a group of 20 or more, and if the building's not otherwise being leased. It's a very popular wedding venue right now. It's not air conditioned, so we don't do anything from about the 1st of June to the end of September. But from October through May, we have a lot of weddings and wedding receptions. The building's well used.
Yeah, it's magnificent. As you know, we've hosted the mayors of Oklahoma here. A number of civic activities happen here. The Scottish Rite, of course, is a major partner with the community and with the civic organizations. And we thank you because you're certainly the face of that, or of the Masonic, of the Scottish Rite organization. We thank you for your willingness to allow us to be participants and partners in this wonderful place.
Well, thank you, Mayor, and never underestimate the possibilities that this building offers the community of Guthrie for partnerships. We've had the Oklahoma Supreme Court do naturalization ceremonies here. We've had joint sessions of the Senate and House of Representatives here. We've had state agencies hold conferences here. Each year the State Superintendent of Schools does an Arts and Excellence program here. And we also have produced, I think, at least 8 or 9 films in the building. And every time something like that happens, a lot of people come to town, and it just helps everybody. And we're happy that we've opened it up to the community, and you know, it's a helpful income source for us too, to rent the building. So if there's any way that we can do some things that would help, you know, the community, we're just a phone call away.
Well, thank you. Bob, thank you so much for the history lesson that you've given us, and the opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, to come and see this magnificent structure on the public tours, visit this gem, this treasure. It's just a spectacular place. Thank you so much for joining us. It's all about Guthrie.